Okay, I have a few things going on here. First, um, I just recorded a whole episode and my microphone was not getting recorded. And a small number of things happened in that episode. First thing I mentioned was I have not gotten to get uh, game files modified as they're loading yet. I just haven't managed to get into that. Um, I've gotten a bit sidetracked lately. I'm very nearly done with the video I'm working on that's keeping me from working on the repacket for this game. But I've been sidetracked from the video by other things with this computer. I currently have 6 gigabytes of space total to work with to record videos for today, so I'm going to have to be more mindful than usual about not going over time, because I don't have the space for it. Second, so there was a race I just did off camera. It was this one. You've seen this course many times. It's weirdly a head-to-head on this course. 1 lap head-to-head, so it's pretty quick. But I tried a few times, and man, it's. I'll let you see actually, just to show. So I ended up switching to this bike, but forget that for the moment. Why is it on sand tires? I was using the Phoenix. I tried it at this event, and it was just a continuation of the last couple episodes' attempts at doing anything in the bike. Like, I cannot compete with other people in this bike. Like, look at this here. It's a little hard to tell if I don't get the right timing. But the thing is, I can get a rolling start, and I can be right next to the other guy when he presses the gas, and he nearly immediately gets to the speed that I'm going, even when I have a rolling start there. Which is a little crazy. And then he'll immediately pass me. Even just on the straightaway, freaking, like, he was already gaining on me there. This bike is just awful. It always looked to me like on this particular bike, and of course it has horrible handling on top of that, so like it can't outspeed other people, and like it can't accelerate faster, it can't hold a higher top speed, and it has horrible handling. This bike is awful. It's an expensive bike that's not useful for anything. And you saw I couldn't make jumps earlier too. But so this was the first race I started having trouble with. It doesn't look like, weight-wise, it looked to me like the power, the extra power ought to be able to offset it, but seemingly not in reality for some reason. So I decided to try buying the Raider instead to see, and yeah, this thing is absolutely fantastic by comparison. Also, I complain a bit that I can't, it seems like when you buy a new bike, it has like totally random stuff on it. I can never tell like what upgrades it does and doesn't have in it already and so on. It's very strange. But it also means I don't know what upgrades it already has, and by extension how much more I'll be able to upgrade it when I buy it fresh from the store, because the stats I've seen include stuff that's already inside of it. Like, it includes it already having a one suspension upgrade. This might be the bike I was using in story mode, and maybe the stats I saw it have in the shop were the stats it had in story mode? Which might explain, too, why this thing seemed to have better stats than another bike that cost 10,000 more credits. I can never handle that part. Because there's another bike that comes after this one that costs 10,000 more credits, but its stats are strictly worse than this one. The reason that might have been that the stats I was seeing for this one was with some upgrades included, and the stats of the other one was upgrades not included, maybe? These guys are still gaining on me, mind you, but despite me doing well at the beginning. See if I can do better on that one jump at the very least. Admittedly, so far it's not actually feeling much better than last time. This race. This bike. But of course, now I have way better handling too. Maybe I would have been better off using the other bike. What in the world was that guy doing? What was that? Oh, sorry. One thing I should do too. I did actually forget. I had my gear ratio set for Supercross. I should average out my gear ratio a little bit more. Standard seems like the right one for this sort of race. Just intuitively. I don't really know where you'd want longer gear ratios in this game, to be honest. It's not like you have a waypoint race, which is where it was useful in Fury 3. The only thing I can think of is in the not head-to-head, the point-to-points. I guess that's the one thing. Okay. But yeah, let's see if this race is at least doable now. I should be able to at least make that jump now or something. Granted, I kind of only barely made it last time too. I didn't really feel it any better. Also, the sun is now out. Okay, so like I can make turns like that a lot faster now. That's one thing, if nothing else. But then everyone gains on me here still. Not sure what to do about that. Camera gets caught on the thing up above me there, I think. I don't know how everyone's gaining on me here. Jeez, look how much faster the guy's going. Yeah, I still need to preload there. Oh jeez, that was... I didn't press that. Stop. Why don't... I wasn't even pressing or holding anything. The guy keeps doing more stunts. Stop it, man. Jeez. So at least under ideal conditions, it seems like I can stay ahead of my opponents here. It is nice to be able to take this turn quickly. If I don't bump into someone and get slowed down, at least. But yeah, everyone then manages to catch up with me afterwards. Does everyone use longer gear ratios or something? Yeah, see, now I'm just in the pack and there's nothing to be done. Everyone's just passing me up. I want to see if I can at least consistently make that last jump or something. Ah. I need to preload a tiny bit there. I wasn't even going fast enough on that jump. Come on. So at least someone gets the tiniest lead on you and then it's all over in these races, it feels like. And I lost traction for a second there. I just left the ground for a moment on that turn and then totally ruined for the jump afterwards. Okay, so I wasn't going totally straight, admittedly, but... Well, at the very least I don't wipe out there? I wonder if the reason I'm not wiping out there now is because, Jeez, guys. I'm nearly in last, though, on the other hand. The reason I'm not wiping out there is because my bike is lighter. Well, awesome. It doesn't really... You can't really tell if things are going any better here or not, because even still, I'm now in last place after all that, even with multiple opponents wiping out and whatnot. I mean, I'm not that bad at this, am I? Like, on the ATV I was doing fine here. It's not like I have, like, zero understanding of how... Well, some things did go pretty awry on the first lap, but it's not like I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't think this is an awful performance, but the game seems to have different opinions. I see, like, I need to do a jump like that the first time. I realized that. Can't cut that turn. Yeah, going really straight here definitely matters a lot, too. It's like, I need to do that, but the thing is, like, what to me feels like ideal performance, like hitting all the jumps just right and everything, is just the baseline for the AI, it feels like. I don't know why... It's like I was gonna get a lead there anyways. I don't know why I can't keep up and catch up at all on this course. there's not really much point in continuing a race like this, since I know I can't catch up. Ah, shoot. Anytime I make a little mistake, everyone catches up to me. Like, what happened just there was a tiny little thing in reality. What's this guy doing? The AI is really... What's even worse is the AI... For all the difficulty I have here, the AI is really stupid on this course. It keeps wiping out for no reason. The AI confuses itself here and just swerves to the right. Directly into the wall, for instance. See, there's just a guy's corpse flying under my tires. And look at these people just passing up for reasons I cannot discern. Like, I should have managed to preload just a little bit later there. Even so. More people wiping out. Just trying to preload there, game. Thank you. Could have actually gone ahead of this guy a little bit if I did that. See, I can catch up, or I can maintain my position at best. That's very much an at best sort of thing. Like, I handled that better than my opponent did, in my opinion. But even so. And now it goes faster than I am. I mean, is my top speed that low? Is it a gear ratio problem? Like, do they have higher gear ratios and that's all they need? Like, everyone catches up to me there. Or are there other bikes that are somehow faster that they're using? It's not like I'm losing a lot to, like, poor handling on curves or anything either. Yeah. It's not like I'm using a short gear ratio this time. But everyone catches up to me on the straightaways. Oh, see, they managed the big jump there. Like again, feels like I'm doing everything right here, approximately, but I can only manage to keep up at best. Look how much more they jumped there. They're just faster than I am. Run this guy off the road a little bit, just for fun. Yeah, that's gonna mess me up. Yeah, that was awful. It's hard to preload only a little bit in this game. I try really hard, but half the time if I try to only preload a little bit, I don't preload at all. But there are cases where preloading you need to preload just a bit, and preloading entirely will ruin everything. Yeah, so short of both of my opponents here just wiping out spontaneously, there's nothing I can do. Or if I just don't make the bloody jump. What was that? What is with swivel heads playing on this course? Because I restart this course constantly. But yeah. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. Well, okay, I don't know if that went any better in reality. I'm tempted to give other things a shot now. I did manage to win at least one event off screen, admittedly. That one Supercross one-on-one race. Like maybe I do need to try change up my gear ratio a bit. So next time we'll see what long gear ratios do for us in this sort of race, I guess. Maybe. It's hard to say.